Hi everybody, I am back with another video, and this video is of Kim Foxx being subpoenaed by the Chicago top prosecutor. Well, she's the top prosecutor, but she's being subpoenaed to appear at a hearing over her handling of Jussie Smollett case, according to new reports. The county Cook state attorney was slapped slapped with a subpoena by a retired judge who's pushing for the appointment of a special prosecutor to look into how Foxx dealt with the controversial case, according to the Chicago Sun-Times. Foxx came under fire when her office suddenly dropped 16 felony disorderly conduct charges against the Empire TV actor. Smollett, who is black and gay, which has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that he lied about being attacked, was accused of staging a hate crime on himself or personal gain and lying to cops about it. That's the whole point here. Him being black and gay has nothing to do with it. He's just a human being that staged this hate crime on himself, according to the article, for personal gain and lying to the cops about it. O'Brien charged that Fox's handling of the case was plagued with irregularities. So what was she trying to do? Okay. I hate when these things just jump away like that. But so this says she's on the fire. Is that how she mishandled the case? But how did she mishandle the case? Fox's conflict in this matter is beyond dispute. O'Brien wrote, adding that Foxx should have sought appointment of a special prosecutor. Why? In Ferguson, they didn't get a special prosecutor. They just did what they did. So I don't see why she had to do that. But instead, Foxx misled the public into believing that Smollett case was handled like any other prosecution and without influence. I see hundreds of cases on here. Bill Cosby for one, that wasn't handled like other prosecutions. R. Kelly is not handled like other prosecutions. There's a host of people on here whose case is not handled like other prosecutions. So the former judge asked that Foxx and Maggot, I'm trying not to say this word wrong. But so let me Maggots, okay. Produce all the original documents in the case to prove that they have not been altered or destroyed and will not be destroyed throughout the case. I didn't see anything like that going on in Bill Cosby's case. Definitely don't see nothing like that going on in R. Kelly's case. There's a host of other people whose case go to trial. You can see how the case is handled. It's not handled like normal cases. Especially those that are being tried in the media, and then you go to court, and you just get charged or whatever, like Bill Cosby. He was completely tried in the media. I don't even know what the court hearing was for, because I just don't see how somebody can charge somebody of something, if there is, and it's not handled in a normal case way, but you get all these years anyway. Like I say, this world, all that stuff in the earth is like one metaphor that I heard um, on YouTube, on one of these YouTube channels, on one of the, from a spiritual level, from a spiritual stance rather. They said it's like a fish, like this earth is like a fish bowl. The fish is moving around, eating, pooping, doing whatever it does in this fish bowl. But after a while, the fish bowl or tank rather have to be cleaned out. So when you start shaking it up to get it all cleaned out, and I have a fish tank here, so that's a scenario that basically anybody can picture. It's being shaken up. So everything's being shaken up. And as it is being shaken up, all of that food that's in these rocks and stuff at the bottom of the fish tank is floating up and it's choking out the fish. So as that stuff is being shaken up and choking out the fish, you got this thing in here that's sucking all of it out of the tank before you kill the fish. Because a lot of times if you take the fish out and then clean the tank out, then the fish put in a whole new environment. The fish could die because it's not used to that water. It's used to that dirty water. So that's what I'm seeing. But all of these cases, people are seeing it. It's not like people can't see what's going on. They may not be able to physically do something about what's going on, but they see it. And Foxx office is also undergoing an independent inspector general investigation on how she handled the case. I don't even understand how she handled the case. 3 members of her team, including her chief ethics officer and chief spokesman, have left the office. I guess they're not trying to go down for this dude. He committed a crime, and they ain't trying to go down for him. Well, there's extenuating situation around this guy because of who he is. I may have never heard of him before this incident because I don't watch Empire, and I still want to know who he was if I was watching Empire, as far as who he is. But I never heard of Jussie Smollett before this hoax, and now I know who he is. But the thing about it is, he has connections, and he's just not somebody. Okay, come on now. Okay, all right. He's just not somebody that you're gonna pin 16 charges on. One thing the man did was create a hoax, make a false call to the police. That's 2 at the most. 16? Anyway, I could see you dropping the 16, but dropping the whole entire case as if he did nothing. People see that. And a lot of people is basing their response and actions based on what they see and what they know. Not what they can physically go out there and do something about. Because as far as what's going to happen, all of that's in God's hand. How, as far as the system of things is going to, this system that everybody is under, how it's going to be. It's basically an individual thing, how you live your life based on what's right and wrong. Individual people makes a difference in how they do things in their lives, but it's not going to be based on it's not going to be based on, oh, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to protest and I'm going to this or that. Like, no, that protesting doesn't win. Protesting doesn't work. The only thing protesting do is get you in jail, beat up, attacked, beanbag hit, mm, those gas things that flies out there. That's all they're going to get you. And for the most part, a lot of people ain't trying to go through that. But as far as this article goes, she being held responsible for letting the case, for dropping all the charges. I guess is what she signed up for. You do your job, what you're supposed to do, and if certain people don't like it, then you get put in the frying pan. Put you in the frying pan. But anyway, that's it for this article. Well, for this article, they got another article on here. Chicago prosecutor Kim Foxx is a hypocrite. So I don't know her like that, so I wouldn't know whether she's a hypocrite or not. All I know is the information that's put out there for us to see and talk about. As for who she is, I can't make that judgment because I'm not behind the scenes knowing what's going on. Or I'm not, as far as in a loop or directly connected to the family or to a source that's a source that's close to her. I wouldn't have information like that, so I can't make a judgment on her character. And like Justice said, I wish I could talk. Of course he can't talk because it's cold. What's the word? When you criminalize yourself, something like that. I can't come up with it. And the Empire cast wants Jussie Smollett back on the show after charges dropped. I just saw, what's his name? Lee Daniels. I just saw Lee Daniels on Breakfast Club the other day. And he didn't say nothing about wanting him back on the show. He may want him back on the show, but he didn't say that. I'm not hearing Taraji. I haven't heard Taraji. He Henson saying that. Howard saying that. I'm not hearing these people. I'm not hearing these people coming out saying anything. So I would never. And then you got the color of Sandario brothers sue Jussie Smollett lawyers for defamation. I did a video on this, and they should sue. They told the truth and said that it was all a hoax, and he paid them for that. They charged him with 16 counts of something, dropping all the charges, and he come out smelling like a rose, and they come out smelling like a fish. So how is they did something wrong, but he didn't? He could not have done the hoax by himself. The police found it too that did it. So I don't see the dilemma. But anyway, this is it. This is what page 6 has to say about the top Chicago prosecutor Kim Foxx being subpoenaed for her handling of Jussie Smollett case. Well, okay, I will be back on another video to spread some more pixie dust. And bye.